today we're going to try Sonic's new items. We have the Big Dill Cheeseburger, which has a bunch of pickles on it, and then it also has these Pickle Fries, which are a new item, a new side. And it also has pickle dill ranch, I believe it is, dill ranch on a burger. So it's all pickle all the time. The Pickle Fries look kind of interesting, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not generally a pickle person, so this is kind of going to be weird for me, but I'm hoping that these pickle fries are good enough to carry this, because I don't think the regular pickles are going to be great for me, but we'll find out. These actually smell delicious, so I'm very hopeful about those. But we're going to start with the burger, of course, which is a mess. This is how it came out. There's just pickles everywhere. Let me open up the top here and try and show you what exactly we got here. I'll try to put everything back on top. There you go. I'm trying not to spill it, but there's pickles, there's pickle ranch, there's pickle fries, and I guess there's lettuce as well. So let's take a bite, and then it's just on a regular cheeseburger, regular Sonic cheeseburger. I should mention the price. This was $5.09, and our small pickle fries were $2.79 with a side ranch. So whew, here we go. I'm not too excited about this one, but I'm going to try to keep an open mind. All right. I'll say this for the Big Dill Cheeseburger. I am pleasantly surprised that I do not hate it. I actually kind of liked it to a degree. I ate about half of it, and I actually think that it does work. When it doesn't... To me, pickles on a burger, generally, they kind of overwhelm the other things. Like, there's a balance between, like, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, mustard, mayo, whatever you're putting on it. You got to kind of balance it out. And pickles are an overwhelming taste that kind of taint everything around it, and it makes it more pickly. And that's okay if you like pickles, but if you don't like pickles, it kind of ruins things. It's interesting in this that even though it's a one-note flavor, it actually kind of works because it's just pickles. Technically, there is lettuce, but it's really more of a texture thing with the lettuce than a taste. You don't really taste the lettuce. So what you're really just getting is a cheeseburger with pickle, 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 and a little bit of tang from the ranchiness of it. But ranch already, it's weird because I love ranch, but ranch already has kind of a dill flavor, and I don't really like that. But it works in ranch. It doesn't work for me for pickles, but in this burger, I think that the kind of sourness of the pickles combined with the burger taste, actually, it does cohere together into something enjoyable, which I would not have expected. I think that because it's just pickle flavor that you're really getting, and a little bit of that ranch, and like the fried pickles have a little bit of that like deep fried thing, it comes together in a way that is surprisingly enjoyable. But after about half the burger, I kind of started to dislike it. I think that the problem is that the flavor is too one note to really sustain a whole burger, if that makes sense. It's just too much of one thing. It's too much sour, pickly taste for me to just keep eating without something breaking it up. I feel like I need a tomato, I need a mayo, I need something in there to break up this singular flavor. Even if the singular flavor is pretty good, it's just too overwhelming for it to really make sense. Even though it does make sense. If this was a small burger, I think I would have eaten it all. But it's actually a pretty, it's the big burger from Sonic. It's a decent size. It's just so one note that I'm not sure I really want to finish it. But it leaves me in a hard spot of where I want to rate this, because I think if you really like the taste of pickles, obviously you'll probably like this. And I'm surprised that I liked it as much as I did, but then again, I don't like it enough to eat the whole burger, so that kind of leaves it in a weird spot where I'm not sure how I exactly want to rate it. I feel like this is kind of a personal experience thing, and it really relies on your sense of pickleness. But even if you don't really like pickles, or you're kind of like indifferent to pickles, it is interesting, and it is enjoyable to a degree. And maybe you have more of a, what do you call it? Maybe you can handle it a bit better than me, but it just kind of got old fast. So I'm going to have to give it, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3. I was thinking about giving it a 2 because it's kind of hard to justify a 3 when I really don't want to finish the burger. But I do think that it is interesting, and it is good to a point, and that if you're really a big fan of pickles, you're going to like it. So I can't go too harshly. So I'll give it a 3. Now I'm going to try the pickle fries dipped in the ranch, and I'm curious to see how that goes. Because like I said, I don't like pickles, but I've had plenty of fried pickles, and I usually like them, but I've never had them in a fry form. Usually they're like dill slices fried, but I've never quite had it like this. So let's give this a shot and see if maybe it just works better on its own with some ranch dip. All right, here we go. Fry number one, I'm dipping it in the ranch, which is precariously balanced on my knee right now. Again, we're at a point where I kind of have to qualify what I say. If you've already gotten this deep into the review, then you know what I'm going to say, is that I don't really like pickles, but I do like these as much as I like any other fried pickle, which is to say I like them enough to eat them, but they're not preferred to me. I'd rather have any other fried food if I'm at a fair or a mall food court or whatever. I'd rather have mozzarella sticks, mushrooms, zucchini, whatever you got, onion rings. I'll take that over this, but I don't hate it. I ate the whole order, the small order. It's good enough to finish, unlike the burger. It's good enough to finish it all. I think in terms of fried pickles, you really can't get much better than this. I think they did a great job. The seasoning is good. The breading is good. They're crispy. I like their ranch. It's solid. It's pretty much the best fast food version of fried pickles I think you're going to get. But again, it's up to you if you like pickles or not. I really don't. I wouldn't order this again personally, but I think if you are somebody who would order fried pickles off a menu, then you should definitely get these, because these are a good version of fried pickles. So again, that leaves me in a weird spot with rating it, because I think it belongs higher than a burger, but I'm not sure if I should give it a 4. But I think I will. I think I will go to a 4. Because they are good enough that I ate the whole thing and I enjoyed it. There was nothing, bad about it. It was just, sometimes I get too much pickle flavor in one of them. It all depends. Sometimes sometimes you get the ones that are a little skinnier and less pickly, and I like those better, but I do want a little bit of pickle flavor. So it's, it's complicated, but if you like fried pickles, then definitely you should get the ones from Sonic, because they are a good version of that. If you don't like pickles like me, then you should probably avoid it, but to give a more diplomatic answer, because I don't want to be unfair, I'll give it a 4, because I do think that it is a quality food item for people who would like it, if that makes sense. So that's my review of Sonic's new items, the Big Dill Cheeseburger and the fried pickles, and I will see you next time.